Hey, what is going on, you guys? My name is Rayge, and we are back today with Marvel Strike Force's newest blog post here to celebrate actually the coming of a new Avengers team, but as well welcoming characters of Mockingbird and Ronin. So as you can see with the name here, I love what they did with it. They see me Ronin, they mocking. You know, it's always pretty funny to see how creative these guys can get, but I mean, always exciting times to see new characters being added and how that's going to change up the meta here. So battle plan for upcoming August 26th to September 1st. What's going to be happening? Well, we do have an event here that's going to be celebrating, pretty much wrapping up the last of these Sylvie month-long milestones here. So you can see New York 1947 is essentially the new warriors being utilized in Cosmic Crucible, in addition to earning the supplied orb fragments that we've been used to. There's also a Doctor Strange Blitz if you guys haven't capitalized on his shards. What's going to be very, very exciting is the announcement here and release of Black Cat Trials very first time. So the Marvel Strike Force's newest legendary character is joining us for next week in a few days here. I'll make sure I keep you guys up to date. I will be having videos on that playthrough on lower difficulties, in addition to trying to push as far as I can, but as well as showcasing how far I'm going to be utilizing my my nowhere team, and hopefully we can get some good shards out of there. Having said that, shortly afterwards, we have an opportunity to actually take advantage to finally get shards of Robbie Reyes through the Ego 1382. So this is earning Hell Rider Orb Fragments from a mixture of both the arena rewards in addition to spending arena credits. So we kind of unpacked that yesterday in our data mine. So for sure, take a look at that. It's going to be very, very similar from what I've heard, basically how Teen Loki's event went. So I mean, I think most folks actually ended up getting a 4 yellow of him, so hopefully that payout's going to be very similar, but overall pretty free-to-play friendly, which is awesome to see. We also have this Trapped in the Void milestone as well through the way of earning war credits. I believe that one is going to be a web store milestone, so be on the lookout for that as well. And then lastly, we have a quick rumble here that's going to kick things off with the Weapon X, in addition to Doctor Strange Heartless actually being removed in place of Beta Ray Bill now being officially added into the orb. So having said that, guys, let's get right to the meat and potatoes, the new Avengers team. And remember, folks, this is a new war defense team, so they're gonna get a lot of benefits being on defense, so we won't fully get to take advantage of actually utilizing them. But I mean, in the future, if there is a a similar kind of packed event where they have the war buffs being active, who's to say we can't utilize this team in another way, shape, or form. So that is forever going to be now changing in terms of our expectations. But who's joining Mockingbird and Ronin is, in addition, the reworks happening to both the Thing as well as Agent Coulson. So great to see that they're getting some much love here. Always great to see that their stats are obviously updated to meet how the current meta is. In addition to the fact that we don't know who the 5th member yet is, but they did give us a quick sneak peek and hints that it is going to be a shadowy character, someone that's stealthy and elusive. So, I'll leave that with you guys. There's lots of things to obviously speculate, but definitely excited to hear who that will be in the future here. So Mockingbird, I'm not going to deep dive the kit, guys, because we always do a deeper analysis of the kit and recommendations and so forth when we do take a look at the red stars. But what I really like to take a look at the preview, actually, usually, is taking a look at the traits. How is this going to benefit the game as a whole in terms of what these characters are bringing? So with Mockingbird, she is a hero global skill support character. In addition to that, she's also going to have the shield tag, and again, part of the new Avengers team. So I like the fact that she's still going to have some synergies. We can theory craft with her in shield. She can be utilized in some of the earlier campaigns, but as well whenever there are shield characters required in the future. Hopefully, maybe there's even potential fit synergy in the future with Secret Avengers. Who knows, right? I can definitely see that opening doors for sure. Let's take a look now here. Just scrolling down, Ronin. So awesome to see that Hawkeye has, picked up a new identity in this. I love the fact they've adapted him and kind of released this now. With him and as Ronin, he does get a different set of skills, but as well, we can also potentially see some future combinations, as we know that, previously there is some, comic relationships with Echo and Elektra in the hand. So interesting to see in the future if they're going to add different dynamics. But I mean, always great now to have this character in the game and opening more doors. With Ronin specifically, he is a Hero City skill brawler and part of that new Avengers team. So I like more characters being added to the city meta, especially with him being skill. We're always adding more to this pool now, and I think it's definitely something that folks have vocalized. So great to see. And obviously, at the end of the day, it's going to be interesting to see how he's going to fit in now with his new Avengers team being that skill brawler that we've seen different from his Hawkeye counterpart. So, and always exciting, guys. So, the buffs and reworks. The Thing has, received quite a few buffs here. I think Agent Coulson definitely takes the cake, but I mean, obviously, he's always had a lot of HP. His damage also got an uptick, as well as his armor. So, great to see that the rework has been done, in addition to his skills as well changing. So a lot of war defense buffs obviously is going to make them pretty notable, and defense is going to be interesting to see how this dynamic changes. But really, I think most of the love actually went to Agent Coulson, as you can see, getting a sizable increase here. Base HP 100%, damage almost 60%, armor 50 plus. Like, it's looking really good for Coulson, and he's a really respected character in the Marvel universe, but as well as the comics. So I mean, great to see he's getting that love here once again, in addition to obviously tinkering around with his skills once again. So we'll have to do a deep dive on the team, guys. Obviously, keep in mind that these skills and everything can be subject to change. We previously saw that before with some teams where maybe they didn't hit the mark and revisions were made. So that's why I don't really like to dive into too much of the analysis, just because we are always going to take another closer look when they're officially in the game. So, having said that, we quickly covered the Eagle 1382, and like I said, it's one of the few last milestones that's going to be joining up here, but we're going to rounding it up as well with Robbie Reyes Ghost Shard. So, I mean, Ghost Rider Shard. So, make sure you guys are staying competitive and starting to build up the arena credits, in addition to getting ready to actually partake in arena, because this is one where the shard payout is going to depend on kind of where you're ranked. And you can see here, these milestones are essentially based on the fragments you're getting over time, and those fragments are going to be dependent on where you kind of rank. Having said that, New York 1947, we covered this earlier as well, but as I said earlier, New Warriors Cosmic Crucible participation. So if it's similar to what we've seen before, we're going to be earning through the wins, and as well as in addition to the supply orb fragments, using New Warriors, if they're gear tier 14 over, you're going to be getting additional points. So make sure you have them built up. It just makes it easier. This earning of war credits trapped in the Void Web milestone is going to also reward us with milestones for 1382, 10 pads, and more. So good stuff. And if you guys haven't already, remember, every Friday there is a Friday free claim. So I believe there's actually shards of Robbie Reyes himself. Sorry, let me scroll down. Make sure you guys take advantage of this. Raid energy, in addition to some 10 pads and heals. So good stuff. And sorry guys, I kind of quickly skimmed it, but the last announcement relating to Black Cats is also the official confirmation of some of the packs / Scourges that are going to be active. So you can see here, August 29th is the start date, so just in a few days here. But these are some of the Scourges / packs that are going to be available, right? And the big one really notably is the World at War, because with this one at being active, all war abilities are going to be active during this run, so that's absolutely huge. Symbiote, Symbiosis, on spawn, non-minion city characters are going to gain the Sinister 6 trait. All city bio are also going to gain the Symbiote. Agents of Nowhere, Cosmic Hero characters are also going to gain the Nowhere, in addition to Invaders gaining the Shield. So allows us the opportunity, obviously, to have some theory crafting, but as well gives the enemies buffs in addition to us. So it really depends on how you tinker around. Brawler characters also gain additional crit damage. Blasters gain additional crit chance. Another big one, I think, was the ISO 8 healer. As you can see at the start of any healer turn, they also get a barrier. So healers can be pretty prominent as well, but I'll keep you guys up to date. And another big one is the ISO 8 campaign economy. So we're going to be getting some doubling of the T1 crystals, increased orb drops for the energy. We're going to get more attempts, and obviously that applies as well to the hard mode. So that's awesome to see, guys. Again, short and brief update, but lots to come, and next week is going to be a busy week. So I'll make sure I get the videos ready for you guys, but obviously do the best you can to prepare. I'll probably do one more preparation video just before the event starts, so that way we're all on the same page. But yeah, good luck in your guys' preparation. Hope you guys have a lovely weekend. Thank you as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.